In the maze of questions, chasing all the facts, we're cooking up some knowledge in our little lab of rats. Equations in our notebooks, coffee in our paws, jokes about statistics and peer review laws. It's the Lab Lat Show where science is better when we talk together.
Welcome to the Lab Rats Show. I am your host, Dr. Anna Shea McWhiskason. My guest today is PhD candidate in management at the University of Glasgow in Scotland, Mara Hilmy.
Hello, how are you?
What is your favorite cheese?
Ooh, that's a good question. Red Leicester.
Red Leicester? I've never heard of this cheese.
Like a very creamy, Sharpie kind of cheddar, I guess.
Oh. Mara's dissertation, or shall I say a Swissertation, is entitled Zooming into Organizational Socialization. How do newcomers develop social networks that facilitate knowledge acquisition and social acceptance in the hybrid work environment? What an interesting Swissertation. What are the research questions?
So, newcomers in particular have a lot of information that they need to learn and that they really can't learn like just reading it from a book or reading it from like, some sort of training module. So really what I'm kind of looking into is how how other people in the organization facilitate that knowledge. So how do newcomers kind of develop those relationships with people amongst their colleagues and their supervisors, and how that helps them ultimately learn how to feel comfortable and adjust in their new job. It's kind of touchy-feely, but it's sort of like, how do newcomers make friends at work?
What's so good about your research?
If you look at it from a social networks perspective, right, it's like neither top down nor bottom up. It's like, it's not what HRM's doing. It's not what the newcomer is doing. It's like, what is everybody doing together? Put in some sort of like mechanism to support that type of network development from the outset.
The fantastic findings.
When I started coding, I kept seeing all of these like comparisons of like, it was like online dating. It felt like a video game. It felt like a conveyor belt. It felt like we were aliens. It was all these kind of like dehumanizing, types of words and ideas, right? So a big thing with flexible working arrangements is this idea of autonomy and how, you can like, you have this choice, which boosts like intrinsic motivation. And that's like this whole thing about how that motivates employees and how it kind of brings this new type of creative problem solving thinking. But with newcomers, autonomy isn't necessarily good. They come in with a lot of anxiety and uncertainty. And so a lot of people use group chats a lot. And they actually are a way not just to like figure things out, but they actually are a way to kind of potentially build relationships as well.
What do we know so far about like this balance between online and in person in this new hybrid world we're living in?
In person really facilitates like problem solving, a collaboration amongst teams in a really good way, tacit, complex, non-codifiable knowledge. It's a bunch of buzzwords, but it basically just means like things that are difficult to communicate in writing. It's not something you can learn in just one instance. It's kind of interactional based. So you need to kind of have more than one interaction with the person you're learning this from. Proactive information seeking was going through the group chat, and it was actually helping them figure out a lot more information to reduce that anxiety.
Why should people believe in your research?
It's actually really expensive to onboard new hires, 2 to 3 times the employee's salary. And that's actually why it's kind of crazy that there isn't as much research on this topic, frankly.
Why does research matter?
Humans are so cool. They're like literally spitting through space at like, hundreds of thousand miles an hour, and we can't feel it. And we know that because people decided to look into this. There's no reason except just curiosity. And I think it's brilliant that humans are curious. I think it's brilliant that we want to know more, that we want to be able to have the answers for things.
We just want to solve problems.
I want to fix things.
If you want to learn more about Mara's dissertation and research in general, contact Lab Rats and we'll get you some more information. Watch the full extended version of this episode for more research and more laughter exclusively on the Lab Rats Show podcast, available on Spotify and YouTube.